Tuesday, May 19, 2026, at 7 p.m. This is a regular meeting agenda of the governing body of the Borough of Bloomingdale. All this meeting to order to salute to the flag. Please stand. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor D'Amato.
Here.
Councilman Brucker.
Present.
Councilman Catalano.
Here.
Councilman Graziano.
Here.
Councilwoman Aiken. Here. Councilwoman Stewart. Here. Councilman Yasi.
Here. We also have the municipal clerk, Deanna Smith, business administrator Michael Sondermeyer, and borough attorney Dawn Sullivan. This meeting is called pursuant of the provisions of the Open Public Meeting Law. Adequate notice of this meeting was advertised in the Herald News on January 9, 2026. Copies were provided to the local news media to post it continuously in the municipal building. A copy of this notice is available to the public and on file in the office of the municipal clerk. As per state fire code, I am required to acknowledge that there are two emergency exits in this council chamber. The main entrance which you enter through, and the secondary exit to the left of where I am seated. If there is an emergency, walk orderly to the exit, enter through the door, down the stairs, and out the building. If there's any questions, please raise your hand. Seeing none, we do not have any non-agenda items tonight. I am going to add in, before we go to early public comment, I'm going to add in a presentation to the Borough of Bloomingdale Free Public Library, since they are celebrating their 100th anniversary as a library in the Borough of Bloomingdale. So for that, Jen, do you join me? Everyone, okay. Well, it's an honor for us to present the proclamation to you guys. I'm going to bring you guys up in a minute. Just want to talk about the honor of this for myself to be the chairperson of the 100th anniversary of the town of Bloomingdale, and before that, chairperson of the 100th anniversary of the fire department. So I know what you guys are feeling today, so it's great. And now to celebrate the 100th anniversary of our library is absolutely fantastic. So I'd like to invite you guys to come up here. Liz and Alex. If you don't know, Liz is our president of the library board, and Alex is our librarian. And Jen David is our representative of the council of the library. You guys want to talk about this before we do this? Oh. Liz, I think
So what I will say is the library is such an incredible resource for our community. I have people say to me sometimes, oh, wait, people are going and getting books out of the library. Yes, people still are not books out of the library. But more than that, it's a place for community, it's a resource, and I just want to take a moment to commend our library director and the staff because they really do a phenomenal job. So thank you.
And I can speak firsthand when we go down and do the greet to the kids, when they're Dr. Seuss, it's really joy when our police officers come down and they greet the kids. But it is a very busy library. We might be with a little, but we're busy, which is fantastic. So, I'd like to read the proclamation of the Borough of Bloomingdale recognizing, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Bloomingdale Free Public Library. Whereas, the Bloomingdale Free Public Library was established in 1926 to serve the residents of Bloomingdale with the foundation's mission to provide free and open access to information, ideas, and resources. And whereas, for the past 100 years, well, that's amazing. The Bloomingdale Free Public Library has served as a part of our community, acting as a welcoming hub for lifelong learning, literacy, and community gatherings for all residents of all ages. And whereas the library has evolved from its early roots to become a modern technology hub, providing essential digital resources, engaging programs, and initiatives, learning experiences that meet the changing needs of the borough of Bloomingdale's residents. And whereas the staff, volunteers, and board of trustees of the Bloomingdale Free Public Library have shown tirelessly dedication in fostering the love of learning, fostering growth and connection, and maintaining the environment and courtesy and inclusion. And whereas the 100th anniversary or centennial marks a historic milestone in the borough's history, highlighting the lasting and valued community investment in public knowledge and civic engagement. Now therefore be resolved that the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Bloomingdale do hereby extend their sincere congratulations to Bloomingdale's Free Public Library on the occasion of its 100th anniversary. Be it further resolved that the Borough of Bloomingdale commends the Bloomingdale Free Public Library for its century of service and encourages all residents to participate in the upcoming centennial celebrations and continue utilizing this invaluable resource. Be it further resolved that this proclamation be officially recorded in the minutes of this council and a copy presented to the Bloomingdale Free Public Library leadership as a token of our esteem and gratitude. So, as mayor, I congratulate you on this to reach this milestone. So here is your proclamation. We thank you for all you do for our community. And I know your staff is always very busy, so thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture. All right, I'm on the same problem.
I like the list. I'm going to use it now in my meeting. Thank you. Don't forget to tag us.
Oh, everything is good in your bag.
Yeah, it's all good.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
How about everybody? What was in your bag? Bag was clean too. That's what I've got. That's a milestone. Okay. Got a motion to open for public comment. Reserved for agenda items. All in favor? Anyone wishing to come up?
What are the taxes for the school and the county?
Turn the microphone around or just grab it.
Okay, you hear me? How much the county and school taxes are?
This is not an agenda item.
What the estimated taxes are?
Yes, I can.
We do not have the county yet. They were certified after 1 month still. The school, we just got their A4 F4, and we estimated 19,842,322, 19,800 and change. They're at, looks like, they're going to be a couple of $100,000 less than what we had estimated. But that won't be. We're all going to ask questions too. We was introduced yesterday, and then myself and the collector, the CFO, sit down and put together what we think the estimate should be for the third quarter. And that's what on this agenda we got everybody to approve that 4.9 for that number was. And that's what we use for the third quarter. And then the county, in the meantime, certify everything and give us the final rate for the number. And we use that for the fourth quarter balance of it now, and we use
page 5, for the meeting, DPW 2023 first floor, for $12,982. That's not paid monthly,
No.
paid yearly.
Yep. It's not like our standard car loan that you have.
Page 8, fire credits, $845,000.
That's the new truck that's coming, the ladder
A
truck.
lot of
that's
trucks coming in September, October, November.
If you paid half of that, half a payment, or just over half. Up front, we had a savings of, I think we put a number on it, $40,000 savings. That's why we did that. Yeah.
And then on page 17, it says county organization taxes. $1 million. I'm not assuming that's county taxes.
It's county tax.
So it doesn't need to be now that county tax laws. County tax for 2025 is 63. And then 2484, that's 5.92. So I don't know what it is.
Okay, you want-
17.
The county tax was paid quarterly. And the taxes last year, this is right, it was like a 5, 8, 7, 4.
Like you said first.
Yeah, I'm looking at what I have here in front of me, tax on last year, 25. It was $5,939,376 with the county, with tax with the county and their county open space department. Yeah. It's on the budget document, it's under the tax summary page, the 4th and 5th pages.
You're welcome.
Silly question. The estimated tax rate of 4.188. The budget is 4.014, the used budget. That's 99. So that's pretty much. By my calculations, year on year, it's a 5.8% increase total rate. Is that aligned with what you see?
That's about right, yes.
Right. And 2.2, that would be the school. We take a little bit of movement.
Correct.
So then the county and borough are 3.6.
Whatever the difference is.
The difference, yeah. So I just want to make sure that we're aligned, because if I get questions before the school board president, I want to make sure I'm getting the same answers.
Yeah, ours would be higher than the county.
Yeah,
Again, 50/50, so that you just said it.
okay. Yeah. I don't think I need to go that deep. I think I just explain the school portion of the total. Let the taxpayer come back here, or the county to get any further portion back. Just want to try my line with what the numbers. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. See no one else, do I have a motion to close? All in favor?
Aye.
Report of committees.
For the month of April, Federal State Law has completed one call year to date 137. It took 160 calls with 6. Essex/Morris County with 20 calls. Mutual aid 6 calls. Bloomingdale had 47 calls. Butler 2. Milan 38. And we took 4 mutual aid calls. For medical calls was 25%. They're having EMR classes training. The time for registration is due 26. It costs $150. Classes are mostly Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 2 Saturdays from 8 to 2 p.m. Weekday classes will be 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. and the cost of Again, Gail Dunn is the person to call, 201-274-5373. And for the senior center, they, June 9th, the second Tuesday of every month is their health screenings from 2 to 12 to 1 p.m. At the firehouse. And you don't need to register for that. They still have their the nutrition center is still, the menu is available online, and they also have, again, their calendar is full with things to do. Chair aerobics, the walking club is active every Wednesday. They meet up to walk at 9 a.m. and there's a lot of classes available, and also bingo. And I encourage anybody to go online there or to register for their class.
And just for the record, EMR is a medical responder. It's a lower level care, so they can stabilize the patient before a higher level of care gets to paramedics. So it's the beginning of becoming an EMR.
One item tonight for me, Economic Development Commission is sponsoring Red, White, and Bloomingdale. It's for businesses as well as for residential homes to decorate their house in celebration of 250th anniversary. So look for that. You can see the sign-up sheets floating around various places, including on social media. So we'll have bragging rights for the winner, so it's not a technical prize, but it's to really help decorate the town, especially in preparation for July, when we get the celebration and a lot of the festivities. That's all.
Great.
I'll jump in.
I was just saying that the planning board meeting for May has been canceled, and the summer camp registration is open on the roll for rec. So it's still available, partial weeks or the full 7. And I am sure that Councilwoman Hagan will comment on camp out as attending. I just wanted to commend her on it. I had an absolutely excellent time with my daughter, and I know a lot of other families did as well. So thank you. I'll let you expand the point.
Environmental participated in the town cleanup, which was held this past weekend. Had a nice turnout, and they also had information tables set up with some local partners. And we also have new members, of course, for the environmental committee. I guess that's all right.
Say something.
Okay, Board of Health, again, they have their men's health extravagances June 6th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. In total at 930 Riverview Drive, 215. Reminder is also, he did mention that every second Tuesday of the month they have wellness screenings here, or 2:30 to 4 p.m. in towns and churches. The library is celebrating their 100th tomorrow at Fireman's Hall from 4:30 to 6:30. All ages are welcome. Celebrating their 100th with Winnie the Pooh. Coincides with Winnie the Pooh also turning 100. Events, Memorial Day, the 25th, is the parade kicking off at 9 a.m. It's going to be from Bloomingdale to Butler. Friendly reminder that, of course, on Monday will be the town services. The borough will be closed. The day mentioned cleanup went great. We had plenty of groups that went in and cleaned up the areas. We had individuals, senior from high school, getting volunteer hours in, to groups of the soccer group, over 30-some people. So it was a great day, great good. And our camp out was amazing. We had 12 families sign up. People started arriving between 5:30, and the scouts were there to help set up the tents. Mayor, Dave, we were setting up fire pits and cornhole, and the kids just had so much fun. Tug of war with everybody, and s'mores and flashlight tag. But I think the two kids who lasted the longest were 4 years old. But it was the parents saying it was just such a nice, safe environment. Thank you so much for the local PD for coming in throughout the night, checking on us, making sure that we were safe. The scouts, again, would not have been able to pull this off without them. They were very instrumental in helping me plan this and also setting families up with their tents. We had 2 families who'd never done this before. They went out and bought tents, and the scouts were right there to help them take them up and take them down. Food donations, but Bloomingdale Bagels, he was not on our door, and they donated some bagels for us. And quite a few of us also donated food and traps and whatnot. But as every family left, they want to know about for next year. So it was a great idea, Mayor. It was your brainchild. We just ran with it.
You guys did it, yeah. You guys did a great job. I have to say, for being, I didn't stay. I mean, Jen and Dave, and Dominic, they all stayed overnight. I was fortunate to go home around 10:30, come back in the morning, but it was a great event, and just watching the kids and the expressions and the parents and the tug of war between the scouts and the kids and the mothers and the kids, it was just fun. And then when we got the fire pits going, everybody really behaved themselves in a safe way. And, you know, it was a real nice evening. The weather, you couldn't ask for better weather. It was good.
And then we have townwide garage sale coming up June 6th or maybe the 7th. No fees. Sign information is on our website. Festival Park Festival is the 13th of June. Live bands, music, vendors. That should be all. Fingers crossed. A beautiful day of that. And then our 250th fireworks on the 27th, where we'll have food trucks set up and a DJ. We've got some great things coming up that we can spend together.
Right.
Yes, and an L project decided to make some great progress up there with the water lines, senior center. The move-in date is June 1st, which is next month after everything's done there. We've got to bring all the tables here, so a couple of other stuff to do our end. And tomorrow the HVAC is being installed in the office. Remember, you go the heat broke on that unit, so we finally got money out of this grant that we did and this bond we did to replace the HVAC there. The laser, we demoed all the equipment at the laser playground, and that install is tentative to start tomorrow morning. So you're going to talk about Fisher. Yes. And you asked me to talk about the borough, they became Sustainable New Jersey. They got involved about a year and a half ago, so they got accreditation, became a member of that. And this year they applied for a grant, and they were awarded the grant through the PSC and G Foundation for $2,000. They were using that to get into Oakwood Lake and clean back some of the cattails and stuff like that in there. That's what they're going to do with that grant money. Good. It's just money in, not a match that grant. It's just money comes in, we spend the money. It's just that we work back, we'll spend it on it.
What about the dock?
Dock should be going in hopefully this week in June. Last I heard from the dock guy, and that'll close out the project for us after that dock is installed.
I'm not sure if everybody knows the dock is over there, similar to what's on Oakwood. It's going to come off the right behind the playground to the widest area, the deepest area with a plank that's going to go out to the dock itself. The dock is going to go in along the bank, about 15, 20 feet out, about, and then with handles around it so people will be able to get out on the lake and fishing. You know, and I saw a picture the other day of somebody kayaking. Yeah, which was pretty neat. I think that they want to get to it back, I guess, because the aerators we put there, the aerators are working great. It's moving the water, so we're not getting that stagnant water that lays on top. So that pond actually looks very good. And night when you see the alcohol lit, it's actually pretty safe. You're done?
Yes,
sir. 3 minutes?
Nothing to see there.
Just touch on the Fisher Street intersection, Fisher, Glacier Place, and Amber Turnpike. I received an email that they might receive the same one where I forwarded to Mike. They are approving the funding as of the 26th at their next meeting. We'll start shortly after that to do that repair over there. If you don't know, 2 vehicles hit the guardrail. One week, and I think another one a week or so later hit the same guardrail. So there is some damage underneath, so that's why it's taking so long, because they had to have engineering plans done for it to do the repair. So hopefully that project will start sometime in June, and be prepared for traffic delays there, because it's right in the main area of Amber Turnpike and the major thoroughfare. The other thing, the school had a groundbreaking. I don't know if we talked about them, which was fantastic. Charles, I thought that day went really nice when we did the opening up. We had a good turnout, which I commend you guys for advertising. It's really nice. And that project, I believe, is underway. I saw markouts all over the place and surveyors there.
Yeah, I've seen the same.
Yeah, so it's going to start shortly. And also, we were hesitant about fireworks this year, but Mike and the school board were able to work out with Dave and everybody's help that we will be doing the fireworks, as Jen said, on the 27th. So, and that'll help us celebrate the 250th birthday of the country on June 27th, which is fantastic. And yes, and just so everybody knows that we reached out to Tilcon. They are sponsoring the fireworks and paying for the fireworks themselves. So that is a great thing for our borough. So it'll be a nice night. Okay. That's pretty much all I have. Okay, let's go to item 8, resolution number 2026 5.7 consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So move.
Any questions? Roll call, please.
Brockers,
Yes.
Catalano,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hagan,
Yes.
Schubert, yes, Yazdi,
Yes.
Okay. We don't have any pending items. Item 10, new business, adoption of resolution number 2026 5.11, payment of the bills. So a motion to pay the bills.
So move. Second.
Any questions? Roll call.
Catalano,
Yes.
Graziano,
Yes.
Hagan,
Yes.
Schubert, yes, Yazdi,
Yes.
Brockers,
Yes.
Okay. Item 11, late public comment. Do I have a motion to open up late public?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone wishing to come up?
Last week, Linda Huntley, 86 Van Dam. Last week, I was driving on Hamburg Turnpike by the Tilcon, and I noticed our street sweeper was cleaning there. That's a county road, so I don't know why we're doing that. So that's my question.
The way our Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, the way our contract reads for the sheriff's service of Riverdale, we give them 1 day a week. Whatever streets they want done, we do for that 1 day. So it doesn't matter if they're on Post Lane, Newark Pumpkin Turnpike, any other street, they think they're 1 day. So if they want Hamburg Turnpike done, we'll do it, but it's just that 1 day. We're not doing anything extra. They get X amount of hours on that day, and that's it.
But even though that's a county road, it's not their road.
It's a county road, you're correct, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes we do our county road, or we call them county, they come up and do it. But that's what Riverdale chose. I don't know what they have worked out at the county. I know for a fact when Tilcon used to be in the quarry, they're not there any longer. You used to see them going up and down Hamburg Turnpike, even parts of Newark Pumpkin Turnpike, but they're not there any longer. So I do not see their street sweeper going up and down. But if Riverdale, and part of our contract, we give them 1 day a week. They get there 6 or 7 hours that we're in town, and whatever we get done, that's 6 to 7 hours we get. That's from now until November 1st, about.
October. That's it. Yep, 8 months a year.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else? You're only allowed once, Charles.
I'm just gonna comment on your comment. Charles Carvalho, 75 Blue House. Yeah, the groundbreaking ceremony really was so enthusiastic. You know, the architect,
project manager or the general contractor ever saw so many people come out to a groundbreaking ceremony that they've been at. So we really did a good job
Yeah.
driving the enthusiasm to that event.
Yeah, it was really nice for seeing the young families with the young kids and even some of the older kids that are currently in the Bergen School, really supporting the project and coming out that night. It was nice. That was great.
And so we are starting the project, and the upcoming year does include the referendum tax increase. So it's built in. So even though you had estimated higher number, the number you have in the current form that we sent you is the total that the public will be paying for that project. Thank you.
Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. All right, seeing no one else, a motion to close the public? All in favor? Aye. Okay. We do have one matter of business, of personnel in executive session, but there'll be no action taken after. Okay, do I have a motion to go in executive? So, all in favor? to adjourn? So moved. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.